Welcome everybody. Happy, what's today? Thursday. Oh yeah, because today or yesterday was Wednesday. Happy Thursday, everyone. We are here in a new truck. You've never seen it live. I actually just built it. We're actually here with Justin Revs. How are you doing, Justin?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing good. He was kind enough to set us up a private server with some of the mods he enjoys. So we're actually running a lot of Nick's stuff today. And our goal today is just, explore Utah for what it is, enjoy it, kind of get our mindset in a little bit more of the lore, and come up with some ideas of what we can do for free roam events, for maybe additional houses, for new garages, for things we can do in the map. This is a kind of an exploration live stream per se, and I thought, who else could I do this with? Justin Revs was the first one that came to my mind. He's big into off-roading, he's big into crawling. Go check out his YouTube. It's the link's in the description and the title. But let's go find Justin Revs. He's over at the, are you at the garage? The what do you call it? AJ's?
Yeah, the gas station.
The gas station. All right, here we go.
I don't know. I'm just sitting inside.
All right. Welcome everybody to the chat. Chargebolt, welcome. Good to see you. Simon or Simon. What do I call you? I normally call you Simon, I think. Simeon. That sounds cool too, though. Street OS, welcome. Everyone trying to be first. Ghostbuster, good to see ya. Kind of a early midday stream. Excuse me. Let's see. Ghostbuster says, "Hey, thank you, Raceless and team, for all the hard work. I've made a full recovery, and I owe like 75% of it to the game mod, the Beam community. It's just a game, but small things go far." Absolutely, Ghostbuster. I hear ya. I mean, so many times I relied on other content creators and things and games to get you through hard times, and not sure exactly what you're going through, and you don't need to talk about it, but glad we could help you recover and just help you move forward. That's what it's all about. That's what the community is all about, right? So yeah, this is a non-lore truck. It is a Chevrolet, and I think I chose the 70s K10 or something like that. Looks like you got yourself a little Ford Ranger there.
Ford Ranger.
Nice.
Sure.
We
it's
both.
Got a 5.7.
I have a 5.7.
Nice. Samesies.
Twinsies. Oh, I like how you don't have a tailgate though. I didn't think about that. I don't know if I can get rid of my tailgate. I did put a box on top of my truck just for supplies, because there wasn't a whole lot of stuff, bed space or storage spaces. Welcome, Joke. Well, go ahead, Justin.
Still running the propane?
Yep. Propane and propane accessories.
Oh, I like your little cowl hood, too. I didn't see that until now.
Yeah, I just went through every part. I just went down the list. And I was like, ooh, this looks nice. This looks fun. Yeah, I went with all the lights I could. Let's see. Let's turn them on. There's those lights. There's those lights. Oh, they're not as bright as I thought. What about Alt-N? No? Okay. Huh. They'll probably be brighter at night. Speaking of, I'm going to change my time of day. Because something about vanilla maps, they just... I don't know. It doesn't look great. Utah's a hard one, though, because it's very... there's not a lot of things that cast shadows. Let's go plus an hour.
What are you
maybe?
setting your time to so I can be consistent?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for.
I just want to see what you see.
I'm still figuring it out. Gosh, I guess let's go for 7:50 in the morning. It's not a whole lot different if we're honest. Yeah, we're gonna 7:50.
Okay.
Career has evolved 5 years. Where do we start? Oh, that's cool. How'd you get rock lights?
eBay, Amazon, AutoZone.
Let's hit the trail. I'll just follow you. Take us on some paths I mean, we've both been in Utah a lot. So we're just going to kind of explore, chat about what we can do, some ideas.
So this is actually like one of the first little paths that I went rock crawling on when I first started playing the game. I love this one. It's very simple.
Oh, I know this one.
It's not very hard, but it's a good little way to wet your whistle.
Yeah.
If you will.
So back in the day, before career mode was a thing, I would see like how far I could get with a stock vehicle and different modded stock trucks and whatnot. Because it is one of those trails that it can be really easy, but if you're on like stock suspension, you are gonna have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Another reason why this idea kind of came up is because Justin Revs has started his podcast doing crawling with guests, and it was when I was on there, I didn't realize how much of a challenge it was to talk and crawl. It's pretty impressive. And I saw you did a live stream with Volcity, not Velocity, something I learned in the podcast. Yep. And I don't know, something about just slow crawling. I was like, man, I didn't bring a proper crawler last time. I want a crawler that like there's no reason why it shouldn't fail, kind of thing. And so I had to do a bit of a repeat almost.
I feel like we could have kept going too. Like we were just like, bro, it's been like 2 hours. We should probably cut it here.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Dude, we could do it again. And hit up another map. I had Tristan on too. That was really fun. I
haven't seen that one yet. Have you released it?
He did really good. Yeah.
What? I have to go back through your stuff. I must have missed that one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Velocity was cool too, man. Like I was surprised he was down because he's kind of a bigger creator, and I was like,
yeah,
hey, you want to be on my little podcast? And dude, he was so down. That was fun.
And I think
his homie Mark along.
Yeah.
And they had a bunch of fun, dude. We all had a bunch of fun. It was good.
I don't think I had seen him ever do rock crawling off-roading stuff either. So I think that might have been a first of me seeing that of him.
That was the idea, dude. I want to get people kind of doing. Anytime I put out a video of like rock crawling stuff or like off-roading stuff, it doesn't do so good. So I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna do what I like to do and maybe get people out of their element, because like drag racing is huge. There's tons of folks who do that. Drifting, obviously, all the events you do, and like in the team, dude, like hosting all those events, it gives me anxiety. You guys do so good with all that stuff.
Gives me anxiety too when I'm hosting them. You know, it's funny you mentioned that, because you are right. Like crawling just doesn't have the same kind of, I don't know, viewership per se. But a couple of things I've learned lately is me and my son, we were just watching YouTube. We were just hanging out on the couch, and we stumbled across it was some rock crawling challenge that they do. They have 24 hours to get up like a 1 mile trail or something like that, or 2 mile trail. And you're thinking like, okay, how can you not get up that trail in 24 hours? And it is the most gnarly thing. And me and my son just sat there for an hour and a half watching the whole thing. And I was like, man, I want to get into this crawling. And I learned a few things from it. Crawling is about going slow. It's not a high octane sport, but it is high octane when you're doing it. You know, it takes a lot of focus, and you got to get it right. I don't know. It seemed really intimate watching them do that. You know, every tire slip was a big deal or something. And I think back to when I first started playing rigs of rods. The first thing I was really doing was crawling, and I don't know. It's one of those soft spots for me. I don't really do it a lot, and I don't show it a lot. But it is, you know, when you've had a long day or a stressful day or you're just tired, just a slow little crawl, it can be super engaging.
It takes a little more focus, a different kind of focus, because like I'm not good at drifting like you guys. I mean, I'm on the wheel. It's a different story. But, it's not like as much finesse, but like you have to be really cognizant of like what your next step is. Yeah. Like after this little bump, am I gonna bottom out? Am I gonna flip over? Am I gonna do, you know, just thinking 2 steps ahead rather than just throttle control.
So real quick, Grigori, welcome to the chat as well. I was planning to not say this or explain this or sneak peek reveal this, but I am not going to get away with it. I'm going to have to talk about it. You know, we're looking for crawling spots. We just did that last crawling spot. I think that's a great, you know, beginners early on crawling spot. It's okay. Oh man, we're just gonna head on down, huh? From beginner to expert.
We have repairs. So just plan on flipping.
Oh, you're gonna make me want to record this. Right now we're just live streaming, but yeah. So one thing that I've never liked, and we do have a. What did you just drop?
Yeah. I wanted to be on this road, so I'm here now.
Okay. What?
McGrory announcement. Get back to it. McGrory announcement.
Well, it has nothing to do with McGrory. So the crawling stuff in the career mode, the problem is it's all about speed. And crawling is not about speed. It's about going slow and doing it right. Almost, I just went down. There's no damage, by the way. Well, minus some bumpers. So we have a change in mind. It should be easy. Tristan says it'll be easy, so I'm sure it's going to happen. So I think I can talk about it. But we're going to change up the crawling to be maybe 2 different scenarios of crawling. You can do the slow version of crawling, where it's all about not getting damage to your vehicle. So that way you're not just trying to like blow up the hill and get rewarded for speed. But then we'll also have the almost rock bouncer style, where you gotta get up in a hurry. That's the whole goal. I've never been up this way.
Sick. So I don't know how you could incorporate this, but
oh, and go right?
Yeah, but then there's not a whole lot to go from here, because
right.
Utah is surrounded by such steep, tall walls. So you can get up here like a little bit. As I get stuck on one of these rocks, there's a lot of rocks you could remove too.
I'm so scared.
It's a sketchy spot, but this is just one where I was like, dude, that's kind of cool.
What?
I didn't even realize you could get up here.
I never would have thought to try that. And that rewards you for having a truck like this. Like, this would be an expensive truck to build, to be a kind of a one-purpose tool. Or got our wheels stuck in a rock. Oh.
Yeah, see lots of rocks.
Broke a drive shaft.
I wanted to show that little transition.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Just beyond this, like, it's Flip City and
yeah,
a rock mine.
Well, you know, and we can adjust a lot of this. Oh. Wow, we're not going to be able to repeat that. We have a broken rear drive shaft. That'd be cool. I don't know how we would... Here, I'm going to repair right here. Well, you're making it, actually.
But then it's sheer wall.
I just went full power. I regret it. What if I do this? Oh, no.
Oh.
You know what, we're going to... Let me redo that approach. Yako, welcome to the chat. Utah career is just right. I'm excited for Utah career. It's going to be good. Rally times crawl equals godly track. That would be pretty cool. We just ripped off our wheel and axle. Jeez. We drove down that mountain just fine, but just these little tiny rocks are getting the best of us. Propane bottle instead of gasoline. Yep. Well, maybe it's, gasoline filled. Who knows? Propane is better than gas.
You can drive upside down with the propane. Sorry, excuse me. Don't mind me.
Is that what you're testing there? Alright, so let's crawl up this a little bit better this time. A little more controlled. There we go. Watch these rocks. As I hit the same rock we did before. It's okay, we're not stuck this time. The only downside of Utah, it doesn't have the Johnson Valley rocks, and those rocks are better. It's the only downside. This is an old map. It's the OG.
Yeah. Don't you have those saved in a folder? Can't you just...
I could, but then they'd be really dark.
There's only a couple thousand rocks to switch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that is the hard part about Utah, is that, what happens when you get to the top? It's like, all right, here's the end. So it's kind of... We have to find crawl places that have an end or can go somewhere. There's no way we're getting up that.
No. And there's nothing really beyond that to get to.
You know what I keep forgetting, too?
There's a road.
I just realized Small Island has some good crawling areas.
Does it?
Yeah, have you ever done...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh. Wait, what if we went up this way instead? Probably nothing. Yeah, I think it either needs to loop around or, meet up with the road. Which I guess it maybe could. Oh no. That's it. Nope. Alright. Grid map career, though? I don't know, Yako. Don't know about that one. That'd be pretty funny. Small island career map would be really fun. I think it would be fun. It's not. It wouldn't be a huge deal, but it'd be something. So what's the end of this wooden ramp?
Nothing.
Oh.
You just fall off.
Huh. Well, I guess you could make that jump, huh? Let's give it a shot, just for science.
Could you? For science. I concur. I want to watch. Over here.
I don't know how much speed I need. I don't know if this truck can get up to speed that much. We are running 500 horsepower with a stage 1 supercharger. You can kind of see it in that engine bay. Glass pack exhaust, which is awesome. Forgot glass packs were a thing. Oh, we're off. Nope,
Cherry
nope.
bomb, baby.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Try it again. These tires are super wide. Firebird solo fades in. Come on, keep it straight. No sway bars. There we go. Yeah. Well, pretty much.
Nice.
See you later. Alright, so that's a cool little spot. I don't know how we'd incorporate that because we'd have to loop the trail back around, but it's definitely
About
possible.
this little tunnel too. I don't know if this one goes anywhere because I never have anything that fits.
There are lots of tunnels in Utah.
Yeah. I don't know if this one goes anywhere. But there are some other ones that do.
I started thinking too, like, what if I connected some more tunnels? And I went through that mental exercise of what it would actually take and opted out of it.
Yeah.
So Tiago, this is Nix's stuff. This is Nix Mods, Nix. Go look up his Patreon. Are you missing a wheel on your screen?
Nope.
Okay. Me either. There you go. I fixed it too.
Okay.
All right, so let's. You got any other crawling spots you can think of? As he just avoids the bridge and goes off road.
Dude, so I was gonna tell you. So there's a spot like outside of town, like in real life, outside of Albuquerque, where like that looks a lot like this. Like you just drive down the ditch.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun. There's a lot of weeds, but
a lot of dust too.
I don't know how you would incorporate, but
you know what this reminds me of is, and I never played the game, but there's this trailer back in the day. It's for PlayStation. It was some off-roading game, almost like a Mad Max style game, and they're like racing through a canyon.
Oh.
Having AI kind of run through here or try to get through quickly, that'd be kind of fun.
That would be sick.
And then all the dust trying to pass. Okay.
I'm gonna go into low range.
So for little sections like that, I think it'd be fun to just like add essentially this dirt path. Maybe not look.
There is like that's not the only place either. There's a few other. Oh, I hit the wall. My bad.
See,
Just get out of your way here.
you know, if your truck reminds me of like a UPS truck.
I didn't think about that.
I don't know why.
It's for doing Utah deliveries.
There you go.
That in mind.
You just need the trailer and you're good to go.
Yeah.
So this is a cool little area. Okay, then it meets up with the tunnels. Take a look at the map where we're at. Okay. So that just went down into there. Okay. Very nice. Oops. Hey, Froggy. Utah will be a sick place for a career. Can't wait. It should be good. You have some good mods too as well, Froggy. Am I on my trans brake? Oh, I do have a trans brake. Oh yeah, I chose the drag transmission.
Oh. Nice.
In my mind, it's just so I could have manual mode, but I never actually put that part on, I guess, so. Oh, this is so wide. Oh, lights on.
Yes, absolutely. Or you cannot see anything.
We should have, you know, Frog, we should have done this. Maybe we'll need to do another Utah expedition with Froggy's mods.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, you good up there?
I didn't know there was a huge drop off right here.
Oh.
Dude, I didn't know this was here.
That's, oh, look at this cave.
Whoa.
This is, oh man, and you don't really have room for your
What-
camera.
Holy moly. Oh, I hope you think skinny, brother.
You're right.
Skinny.
Hey, at least you can see your
I am.
tires. I assume they're still where they are. Oh my gosh. I didn't know this was here either. I mean, I knew there's a whole tunnel system, and I've been down it a little bit, but this is straight up like a crawl.
Yeah, I can breathe again. Woo. That was rowdy. I had no idea that was there. That was a fun surprise.
I'm so scared. I might not be skinny enough for this. Oh my gosh. There's no way. There's no way.
Throttle out.
Whew.
There
Did that in
we
high
go.
gear too. Okay. Well, that's going to have to be in.
Yep, yep. Now there's an intersection. Do we go out or continue tunnel spelunking?
I think we continue spelunking.
Okay. Oh, wait. I thought it ended, but
You know, it'd be interesting too.
it does end. It does end.
I have to
This
talk
is
to
it.
Tristan. Oh, okay. I
You
went.
spelunked.
So you know how some of our free roam race events have alternate courses you can go down there and choose?
Mm-hmm.
Hey Froggy, if you want to do that, we'll definitely do a Froggy live stream. You can join us too. Do a little crawling expedition featuring your mods. Get a group of drivers together. We could go right. Should we go right?
I think that goes out. I just want to see what's over here real quick.
Look at this whole cave area. That's awesome.
Nothing, but
So I was thinking of, so, you know, race routes. They have alternate routes you can use. Basically, it kind of it's two free roam events in one.
I think this is it.
We could do something where you start your crawl, but then as you're, you know, progressing through, you can alternate your route for different rewards and such. It might be
Oh.
pretty fun. I have to see. I have to
Sick.
talk to Tristan on the implications of that.
Oh, that way to the right. I didn't see what you were talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, let's
That
go.
way, you're almost getting paid to like explore a trail. Columbia's
would be
welcome to the chat. I think it would be sick. It's been there for years. I know, but you know what? I haven't driven Utah in years. Well, that's not true. It feels like years, though. I can't wait till we get the tools out to have career on, you know, any map. I mean, the tools are almost there, but just so it's a real easy process.
Dude, I was so excited seeing that stuff in the live stream. Tristan explained it a little bit on the podcast,
Nice.
but I didn't understand the scope until
Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, whoa.
Just lost two of my lights.
So,
Oh, three.
I mentioned it like in the comments of the live stream, but is that going to make your life easier too?
It can and it does. Like I just added a dealership without going into VS Code. The problem is I'm so used to the coding stuff that's kind of like, oh, maybe I could have just done it that way.
Gotcha.
To give you an example, something else I'm working on is missions, bringing back mission editor stuff.
Sick.
I don't think I can fit out of this.
That was actually the tunnel where I was like, I don't think we can go up this one. We're right back where we were. By
Oh,
the
that's hilarious.
structure.
Okay, we made it out. We lost all of our lights and luggage on the top, but we made it.
Drinks, dude.
So I've been working on, you know, adding some missions and getting some missions together, some AI racing. I don't want to get anyone too excited, but I have some working concepts and a plan. But I found sometimes it's easier for me to just go into the code and mess with it instead of the world editor. So
Just because that's what you know.
it's just what I know, and it's like, oh, I can just go in and make changes to these 4 files instead of going through each one in the editor. So in some ways it is going to be easier. Like the dealership filtering is a lot easier. There's some testing need to be done because you throw a filter on, sometimes the filter just doesn't work, and that could be a whole nother problem. Again, this is a game that's in development still, not even just, I mean, yes, the overall game's in early access, but career mode is literally continuing to be built, so they might not have finished building that piece that I'm looking for, kind of thing. Put it in low for this. I never thought to crawl up this. I thought this was just a funny looking
I
rock.
think this I've done this before in something else. I think this is a mission for something else.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it. That's how I found it. but
makes sense.
It's tricky.
Oh, it is real tricky. Oh, low gear might be too low. I did put rock bouncer axles on this.
Oh no! Here I go. Kickflip.
I can't believe I can't get up this. Maybe I need some momentum. 500 horsepower in a dream.
Did you let pressure out of your tires?
I have. I'm at like
3.6 pounds in.
Okay, I'm at like 5. Should I lower some? These are 44 Swampers.
That much of a difference. Oh, something I noticed when I was doing the podcast with Tristan was the tire compound as well. You think they're all the same? Like he had on like the vanilla BeamNG crawler tires.
Yeah.
And they were doing really good.
Interesting. So maybe I need crawler tires. I went for just the biggest, monstrous looking wheels I could. I like that look. Yeah, we got boggers on. Let's go with SX front tires, IROC front tires, Terra Tracks. Let's just put SXs on and see if those are any better, I guess. All right, let's try this.
Try these vanilla crawlers and see how they do. Because I was also slipping up there. For science, dude.
For science. Look at that.
Look at this.
Being scientific. Let me edit in your queue so I can see your tire change. Putting career on Motorsports Playground would be funny, or the car jump area. That would be cool. That'd be actually a good bit of work just because of all the Freemer events you'd have to make, but it would be possible. I don't think these tires were much better. Wait, let me try in high gear.
Are those TSLs?
They're SXs.
SXs.
The 43s. Yep, not happening. Oh, didn't do that part right. Sorry.
Got you, dude. Got you.
Thanks for the catch. See how he does with these vanilla crawlers. Almost.
I think I had a little momentum. Oh, you know what? It helps if you lock your stuff in. Okay?
If you lock your diffs, that could make a difference. Jacka says need a tow. I know a guy named Cletus. He got a winch in Utah. Shout out to Cletus. It's Month of Freedom. He's laying out the videos. I don't know how he does it. Obviously, he stockpiles some videos, but like, it's a lot of videos to make. Try Raceless if the crawlers don't work. This one time for you for science, I will try those. I'm gonna be a little disappointed if they work.
Oh, I can't. I don't think they fit on mine.
I have.
All raised front tires.
Here we go.
This looks
Ew.
I hope it works.
Oh gosh. Oh.
55. These little fellas.
All right, I'll go in low. Lock the diffs. Son of a gun.
Color me impressed. Look at
With
that.
ease. The real crawling
whose
meta.
idea was that?
This was Yako's in chat.
Shout out Yako, dude. What a dude! It just flies right up.
It's just no problem.
Oh my gosh! New meta? What?
Now, if this was a thumbnail, nobody would click on the video. I wouldn't want people to click on the video.
No.
All right. Well, should we go back down? Because I don't know. Have you been to the end of that ravine we were about to go down?
No.
Oh,
I think that's it. It's just like, good job.
Yeah. So I'll show you one of my favorite crawling spots. After I go get my tires back on.
Dude, you were talking about those guys doing that crazy crawl, like taking a couple days to go up the mile or two of trail.
Yeah.
Those guys are Like, there's no pit stops, there's no pit crew.
There's
It's like, bring a welder for when something like breaks, something made of steel.
For real.
Those guys are crazy.
And I love the idea of you and your rig, you know, just going over the land, literally overlanding, but you really do need to have like the garage with you, the hospital with you, the kitchen with you, the everything, you know, you got to bring it all with you. Crazy. And the more you bring, the harder it is on you. So it's such a good balance. Speaking of balances, yesterday we did a multiplayer event. I think you joined, you saw the last of it.
Yeah, dude, that looked fun.
Those nines with like when they can't really survive one lap, if they go over 60 miles an hour, it was such a scary, that was the scariest racing I think I've ever done. Because you weren't sure if you were going to die or not. You know, like it's just such a big deal.
I saw you, you were coasting down a hill.
Yep.
Like, with an automatic transmission, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And the truck was off. I was like, what?
Well, so no, so it wasn't manual. It was a manual transmission, and so it just clutched.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people were clutching in, right? But so we did a 2-lap race, and we're gonna turn right here. So we did a 2-lap race, and it was going really hard on the cars. I had oil issues after the first lap, just like a lot of people did. And it so what I did, because everyone was getting the same kind of engine oil critically low, is that big downhill I did actually turn off my engine, and instead of letting it idle essentially. And I think that's what got me the win, because I had just a little more health than everybody else on the final straight, and I was able to pull past everybody. But it was a scary race. It was super fun. Wait, is this the same? Oh my gosh, deja vu. Okay, well, so I always thought this was the beginning of the trail, so I'll show it starts by going downhill.
Oh, okay.
I just want to get to like my known starting spot.
I did the same thing. That's why I was like, let's start at the gas station, please. I don't know anywhere else.
OEM says nice tires to work. That's completely warranted. No, Yako said that was slick work. Oh, jeez. We're just going to do a nice controlled descent here. I sentenced you to 13x5 wheels. Street OS. Adam, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. We're over revving our engine here. Okay, so you think you'd take the dirt road, right? But no, you just take this little squiggle.
Squiggle?
Yep.
I see what you mean.
And then you're here. You just keep going forward. Eventually we're going to get to that bridge. I don't know if you've been to the bridge yet.
Yeah.
I think so. There's 2 trails, and I can never tell if they're the same or not. To be honest, part of it may have been the lower center of gravity that helps you going up the obstacle. Maybe. So here is some dirt. We could easily throw a couple of rocks here if needed. Oops, I got it out of low gear. Yeah, I remember one day, I think I had like an hour before work. I was bored, didn't know what I wanted to do. This was years and years ago. And then I found myself on this path. I was like, what if I just keep going? And I just spent like 50 minutes just crawling and enjoying it.
It's easy to do here. It's just like, oh, what's that way?
Yeah.
What's that way?
I've never realized how that was a trail. Yeah. I mean, they want you to go. I don't know. Whoever made this map did a really good job of just so many little Easter eggs and places to go. So you could opt out and go right. Should we try to hit this trail real quick?
Let's do it.
You want to lead or should I lead?
You go ahead.
All right, here we go. Do a nice controlled. I'm going first gear. Be nice. Uh-oh. Okay. Absolute focus. We're bouncing. I don't like that. Let's settle down. Yeah, I might need to put on some actual crawler tires. I mean, I have horsepower, but that's not the point.
You think those big old knobby swampers would just be like grabbing every
Right.
edge.
And get it to shift into second. Come on now. All right. Yeah.
For a while, I had this gigantic truck, dude. I traded. It was one of those magical Facebook marketplace trades where I hit a guy up. I was like, "Hey, I have this expedition. Would you be interested in that for your like? I think it was a '76 F-150."
Oh.
But it was like lifted to high hell. It had these crunchy like 37s on it.
Okay.
And like not ideal right off the gate, but then I worked some more marketplace magic and I got some 40-inch, like I don't even remember what they are. They were like pit bosses, or like one of those random brand of just big old cheap tires. Dude, that thing looks so good, but it was such a dog. It had a 400 in it, and it just like the little kid next door kept calling it the monster truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's so fun though when kids are like that, and you see the spark in their eyes, and it's the spark that you knew that you're still living off of, but trying not to have it ruined by realizing that lifted loud blazer really just cut off his muffler and was probably leaking oil the whole way, kind of thing.
Dude, that little kid had no idea. I just had to pull the truck over by Wendy's and have my buddy come bring some tools.
Yeah.
It just turned off, and I don't know why. But hey, it's a monster truck.
Exactly. Honestly, I went and got the mail and started up my Dodge Ram, which has a cut muffler. And it's just a stock, like 4.5 two-wheel drive automatic, nothing special. But my son just loves it. He loves when it roars up and everything. And honestly, I enjoy just hearing a little bit of a roar as I'm just going to get up the mail and go back and park it again, kind of thing.
Love it.
Oh wait, maybe we'll lock the diffs. We'll see what that does.
That's the cheat code.
You
Use
just
all the tools at your disposal. Set yourself up for success.
That's right. Joke saying you need torque. I can see it. Honestly, these tires just don't. I put on some 38 crawlers and they just look so small. Nope.
Yep. Say that. There you go.
All
There's
right.
a little finesse involved, dude.
There really is. Well, watching that YouTube video, the real life crawlers and stuff, it really was like they would have to steer and throttle at the same time, and that was the only way they can get to like bite over and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much more to this than just power up the hill.
Yeah, and dude, there it is. Know how they have that like super duper, nice dude. They have that like super duper crawler transfer case with like all the buttons to disengage.
Yeah.
Your left and right, and dude, the amount of like controls those guys have inside the cab, all the sticks they have and stuff. It's just like, what? How do you manipulate all these things? So you could do the same thing with like line locks and stuff in here too. But
oh wow, I never thought about that.
Technical with it.
So this could definitely be a trail. It's a little more difficult. Don't slip. Come on. Nope. Oh, nope. Control it. There we go. Try to power out. She wasn't having it. You can give it a try if you like. Tire ballast. I didn't understand what tire ballast was until I realized I needed it. Very nice. Saw some.
That one's gonna happen. It looks a little gnarly at the top there.
Yeah. Doesn't mean we can't build the trail. It just means our trucks can't do it. That's the fun part, is when I build something like, let's see if someone can build something like the deep mud drags. I don't know. I'm waiting for someone to be like, oh, we need a mega truck mod, and then start working on that.
Hey, Raceless.
Yeah.
We need a mega truck mod.
Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe I'll go work on it. If I was that good, that would take a lot of work. Something about suspension stuff is scary.
Tom's SEMA truck suspension.
I think I did play with that a long time ago. Yeah.
Because I think really all you would need is like something like that with like those.
You just need the height.
huge tires.
Yeah, the bigger the tire, really, you gotta get down deep in that mud. Froggy says, got the folder uploading. I'll send it later. I'm out here to go fishing. Take it easy and have a good stream. Appreciate it, Froggy. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get in and do something. Have you ever messed with Froggy's mods?
No, I was just gonna say I need
definitely look it up. It's one of those mods that I didn't realize I played with for years, and I didn't realize he was the one making them until the other day. I was like, wait a second, you're a Froggy. I get it now. Especially if you play like SnowRunner and stuff with those mods.
Oh, dude, I haven't played SnowRunner with mods. That's
ever?
No, because I came from console, and then I got a PC in like August. I played Mon Bazoo so I could figure out how to walk with a keyboard, literally.
Oh my gosh.
And then I didn't play anything else, and then I hooked up my old Logitech setup to my PC, and I started playing this.
That's funny.
I played AC, but like all I did was was like download 240SX mods and drift.
Nice. Okay, so I think...
Dude, something I really like about the other Utah map, the one you were talking about, the one that's modified, is they have Drift Playground from AC.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
So fun to drift.
Yeah, I've messed with that a bit on AC. It's the only time I've really been able to successfully drift with the wheel.
Yeah, it's really friendly. I mean, there's a little bit of elevation to it. Like, that messes me up a lot on the wheel. Elevation
I bet.
drifting.
I bet.
But, like, mastering that, and it's so easy to loop, too. Just sit there and do it for hours.
Yeah. You want to take the lead on this one?
Sure.
This is one of my favorite spots. It's really, I mean, it's asking to be crawled. I'm sure it's using a mission somewhere.
I was gonna bring you over here, so I'm glad you already know.
There's one more, or maybe it's later down this trail. I can't remember.
There's a spot just like this, like 15 minutes from my house.
No way.
Like this, and I go there like on my on my mini bike with my buddy. Like, we like to go up this trail, but I mean, not do this obviously on the mini bike.
But go see it, yeah.
Like, sit there and take a break, but there's never anybody out like having fun. You could tell it's got all the tire marks and stuff like that. Like, it's used, but I'm like, dude, I want to show up in there,
beat people.
Trying it one of these days.
Yeah. We just all need more disposable
really
income.
Spectate too. Oh, I know. I'm working on it.
I bet it'd be fun to watch in real life.
Dude, like, it's so much fun, dude. And like, that's the way a lot of like off-roading stuff is. I feel like Instagram doesn't encapsulate jumps very well.
No.
Like, it doesn't show you like, oh, that was gigantic. That guy just jumped over that 6-foot-tall man. On camera, it doesn't look that great, but in real life, it's like, oh my gosh.
You know what? This is the part where I might have issues because my truck's real wide.
Think skinny.
Yep. Uh-oh. You locked in?
Yep. Just gotta get a little head start.
We're definitely going to add this trail into career.
Dude, that would be sick.
Yeah, it's
probably need a couple helper rocks.
My goal is, I should probably let you actually get all the way up.
I'm gonna try and.
My goal is to have so many trails that, you know, for your truck there, you know, it did well on some other trails, and you get here and you're like, oh no, I can't do it here. I have to go upgrade it. And then you go back and upgrade it, you know? Like, there's so many trails, you don't know what's the hardest. And as you build your truck to be better in one area, maybe you lose the ability to do another trail because of strengths and weaknesses and stuff. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Be a real challenge to build the ultimate truck. Like, this stuff I'm having no issues getting over because I'm purely better. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Bigger tires, maybe. Uh-oh. Spoke too soon.
Spoke too soon.
There we go.
Nice.
Like, I could raise the truck, right? But then I have that higher center of gravity. Have issues later on. My grandpa's was a cross-country 4x4 racer before he passed. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Shout out to OEM's grandpop, simulating his life adventures. I bet these are trucks you probably drove and raced. Ish. Maybe not as new technology.
I didn't know this went
It keeps going.
this far.
Isn't it so cool?
Yeah.
I remember these being a lot harder though, but that was before I discovered over 40-inch tires. And then here's the ultimate problem is where do you go from here? But I think where you go, or where we could go, is keep going left up that hill.
Back at ages.
We are actually not.
Oh.
Only recently did I go up through here. I don't remember
How
what happens, but
you?
I remember being like, oh, we could do something over here. So yeah, if we just like crest up this hill here. Oh yeah, and go left. You see where we are now?
Yeah.
We are up at the, I don't know what you call this area, top of the mountain dealership area. I wasn't looking where I'm going, looking at the mountain surface on the other side. Now I'm pretty sure that is terrain over there. We could like add something there. A little off-road course that you have to crawl up to get to or something.
That's one of the things I was gonna tell you is like sometimes I'll just look across and I'll be like, I want to go there now in a straight line.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
You know, there's a big wall in the way, so obviously you can't. But I never noticed the bridge like had fallen down and there's actually
Right?
bridge textures on the floor.
I was literally looking at that last week.
That's cool.
I mean, it's kind of a clean break. But, yeah, there's like the whole bridge right there. They did that. They purposely modeled that. Pretty cool. Where else do we go?
Do you know where that little trashed building is?
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, it would be cool to do something with this, but I don't know what you would do.
Yeah, you want to go head over there?
Just thought it looked really sick. Sure.
Take a look at it.
I don't know how to get there.
It's this way.
Okay. Whee!
If your truck is strong enough, you should have survived that. Just kidding. It's pure dumb luck.
Did you survive it?
Yeah. Everything's good but the body.
Series for the win.
Yeah.
Series for the win.
I mean, the person definitely didn't survive, but it wouldn't look as good.
It just reminds me of playing Roadcraft, and then you were like, you said you realized like, oh, this is just terrain editor.
Yeah.
The extra steps.
It's kind of funny, you know, doing all this modding stuff. I've realized it can take a little bit of the magic away. Like all this road texture, when I realized it's just like essentially a sticker on top of the terrain, it's like, oh, well, I guess that makes sense, but I wish it was a little more than that somehow. Make a Pikes Peak type of race.
Is that all it is? Just kidding.
It really is though, actually, yeah.
Ruined it for me too.
Spoiled. Spoiler alert. I think it's up this way.
It's over here to the left. I see it.
Oh, is it? Oh, the construction? Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. Pikes Peak type of race, that would be pretty cool.
See, this is where I was like, I just want to go straight there, but I can't.
Yeah. I mean, we could try. I mean, we have to find a path up.
I'm pretty sure there's a little spot over here.
Oh, big rocks. Races has crashed 64 times. Oh, we popped a tire. Oh, we hit a tree. Engine not dead equals driver is fine. There you go. We have lost the wheel and axle. We'll get a new one up here at some point. I mean, one of these we're gonna have to be able to crawl. Oh, there's a section up here I think we could do.
There's a little
nice.
Right here,
there it is. Look, this is what we wanted to find. Look at that. Crawling free roam event.
Oh, this is cool. There's a random bridge right here too.
Nice.
It's like a little way across.
Back wheels are kind of pinched. There we go. There we go. Oh. I see the bridge now.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? I didn't even know this was here.
Clemmy says races takes as long as it takes, but I need Utah in career mode. That's funny. Saying take as long as it needs, but I need it now. I feel ya. Sometimes I get kind of disappointed with how long a project's progressing. Like these AI race stuff, there's some things to figure out. It's kind of difficult. What is this? It's like a dinosaur footprint. Hold on. What if? No, I don't see it. It'd be kind of cool to do like, oh, this is a cool crawling area, but it's actually like from the air, something different. New map called Fossil Run. Oh, maybe we do a career thing where we're finding fossils.
Ooh. Paleontology?
What? I think Utah's known for a lot of fossil finding. It's like kind of used to be a big lake or something. Nice. Oh, that last bounce. Oh, all right, try again. The gods gave you another chance. Oh, that's tough. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up this.
These like don't look like they should be as challenging as they are.
Right?
It's like, dude, we got big trucks on 40s. I'm on 39s.
Yeah.
They should be able to do it, but I have a tiny wheelbase. You know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really have that much ground clearance either. If you think about it, go for low. I kind of want to do like a half rock bouncer, half crawler. I think I got nothing. All right, let me reach out a little bit.
Neutral drop.
Neutral drop. Pike Speed car challenge. Pike Speed with a leaderboard. That'd be pretty cool. That has been talked about in the past. Shoot the gap. At least the leaderboard part. Shoot the gap says taxi locations for dealerships should make car jockey a little easier. I still want to see class-based rewards and goal times if that can be done. That would be really cool. I think Tristan and I have talked about that a little bit. I don't think he's worked on it yet though, but that could be a thing. Off-road extended version, yeah. I mean, they got the class system kind of in the works for BeamNG. I'm hoping next summer update we see some more fruit from that, and we can really start implementing based off that. Right now, I haven't really explored too much on like how they do it, where it comes from. I assume it's just not quite baked yet. Oh, you know what? Let's try this left route. Then you gonna destroy us in a B50? Probably. Maybe we should have a Denny's challenge. See if you can beat Denny's time or something. Beat a real GT3 driver. All right, made it. Back to this construction house, huh? Shout out to those that saw me try to build this.
I think yep, you were going to the thing I was thinking about. I hadn't seen this one.
Yeah, you want to go back across the map now? As the crow flies.
We'll end up over there. But what I didn't catch that. I was working. So what, you were trying to do something here?
Yeah, because we were trying to find garage places, right? And there's really not a lot of player homes that make a lot of sense. And so we thought, well, what if we had this, but we built it up? And so I tried to use Building Architect to build this, and it did not work out well. I'm not a I'm not very good at building builder architect. Let's just put it that way. It's not my. I wouldn't say it's my thing. I like building stuff in like Minecraft and Ark and all that fun stuff, but it was a challenge for me.
Building architect thing is kind of wonky.
It is.
I mean, I like the ideas there, clearly.
Yep.
But it's hard to implement.
Yeah. And like I think there's no undo, or if there's an undo, it doesn't work all the time or well or something. There's a lot of weird things about it.
Can you just slap some textures on this little shack in here and just call it the hobo den?
Maybe. That's the thing too, is I wasn't going to try to add. Oh no! I wasn't going to try to add a lot of assets and stuff.
You can just put a toolbox down here, like, because like in this underground garage, there like this should be a good spot for like storing a lot of cars if you think about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is like a perfect little garage spot.
And then just throw a toolbox over by the little shack and
yeah, could be more of like a bunker.
Something. Yeah.
I do want to at some point get into more custom 3D models. Like here's a house brought in, or here's a bunker with a cool garage thing. That would be cool, but I'm no 3D artist. But if any of you guys know anybody, or if you have any things you want to contribute, feel free to let me know. Pikes Peak car meet, where the whole mountain we line the whole mountain with cars. That'd be crazy. At a Willie's Butte from Cars movie. Okay, maybe. Should make an Isle of Man like race on East Coast. Isle of Man. Ooh. What is that again? Is that the motorcycle?
Me out. That's those guys. Yeah, those guys on motorcycles that fly around that island.
Okay.
Talk about anxiety, dude. Oh my gosh, those guys have
no fear.
Lots of guts. Lots of guts.
Yeah. Wait, no, this is the thing we fell in earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I do love the way the truck looks. This is awesome. Can't wait for this to drop. That building will be sick. Like the top-notch garage from Utah map. Hey, top-notch garage. Oh, top-notch garage for Utah map. Yeah, there definitely needs to be that crown jewel. Right now, I think it's going to be AJ's, just because it's such a cool garage. It's so iconic. It would be nice to have some mansion. I know, Justin, you've mentioned wanting to like see a cabin in here and such.
Yeah.
Where would you want to see a cabin?
That's a good question.
You can maybe drive to a couple spots after this.
I'm trying to catch up to you because I just like got stuck.
It's all good. I just rolled over.
Flop.
Oh heck yeah!
Bing.
Now we're a rock bouncer. Okay, we just gotta climb up this hill now.
Was there more behind us? Because we took a detour right there.
Maybe. Oh,
like
wait.
Behind me, rather.
Well,
because we turned. You were like, "Do you want to turn right here?" And
yeah, we came back down and went straight again, but we didn't really explore all the way to the left. We don't know where this riverbed kind of ends at.
Yeah.
Near the riverbed, if there's a lot of greenery, that would be a nice place for a cabin. There is a... Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. We'll take a look at that at some point.
Oh, yeah, by the water. Something on the water.
Yeah. OEM says I'm tempted to try to build a house in Blender. OEM, you got to finish a project.
Dude.
You have so many things cooking.
One thing at a time, brother.
Back behind us, that's a nice little flat area. I don't know.
Where there's like a little ramp.
Yeah. So we know we're gonna have lots of crawling. What else should we have? We're gonna do some cargo deliveries. It's not gonna be as heavily focused on cargo delivery like Italy is, but there's gonna be some.
There's a little like camping spot. Like a campground that is really fun to like drive around, but it would be fun for like small stuff. Like, how do you say the side-by-sides? Is it Arata?
I don't know. I say it different every time, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I did do that little bit of a track, and I thought the same thing. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I think I was supposed to stay in the riverbed, wasn't I? Maybe we can see it down there.
Yeah. I think we drove up that when I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
We have the riverbed thing around here.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, because that's the bridge we kind of turned off of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm looking at this big slope. It'd be cool to do some kind of Middle Eastern sand climb. I kind of added that to West Coast a long time ago, but would that be sick?
That would be sick.
Problem is, it'd be like, let me change the whole
with
map.
Neo's drag parts, he has sand tires too.
Does he really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're part of the collection. Like, you can put them on cars now.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool. Did we want to go look at that one house, that one abandoned place, real quick?
Nah, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't know how to implement it. I was just.
Yeah, I was looking at it for a long time, and it's just
point of interest.
It's just a bunch of debris, you know.
Yeah.
So we are looking for cabin spots. Oh, there's a little jump here. Science. Here we go. Oh, did not really make it. I thought I nailed that, or was going to nail that.
You got to be going kind of quick.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared.
Well, this soft suspension doesn't really. This truck just drops. Yeah.
My nose.
Oh man. My ADHD doesn't allow me to finish projects. I have a million on the go. No prep drags, Pikes Peak type race through the river. Yeah, we could do a no prep drag on the highway. That shouldn't be too hard.
Ooh, no prep would be sick. I've been having so much fun with that on West Coast.
Yeah. Shoot the Gap has a cool idea. Do like hiker rescue, like some really tough to get spot, and then drop off. That's interesting.
That'd be cool.
Interesting. Yeah, that could just be like, here's a random point. That's okay. I like that. You know what? Should we start writing stuff down? We might need to start writing stuff down. Congratulations, Shoot the Gap.
Video again?
You think I rewatch anything? All right, let's see. I guess I'll put this in career overhaul area. Utah. All right. We'll put extreme taxi / hiker rescue random random pickup and drop off spots. Cool, I like it. I'm gonna put in here, add a cabin. We don't know where yet. We're gonna add a cabin. Saudi sand climb. Someone mentioned earlier King of the Hammers. We're definitely have to have some more King of the Hammers. We got Pikes Peak. And now you guys will understand why it takes so long for this map to come out. Alright, let's go. Rip Justin, yeah, for real. Did you see my suggestion for a Joe's Junkyard? No, I must have missed that. We'll say it again while you get my attention. Go check out the caves if you haven't already. There's a super cool jump from one cave to another. Oh, okay.
Ooh, didn't know about that.
Let me put on here as well. Rally.
Oh,
that's a big jump.
Again. Gotta go like 50 off that.
Gotcha. Crawler. What's a crawler? Exploration? Alt? Routes? And whenever Tristan gets back from his trip, we're gonna have to have a long call. Alright, I'll read the chat after I make this jump. Here we go. Okay, we made it over 50. Oh, I didn't need all that. Oh, there goes all the axles.
I spent quite some time in a dune kicker just trying to finesse that jump.
Yeah. Well, even coming this way, that would be pretty sick.
Yeah, both ways. It's pretty fun.
If you make it.
Yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure that's when I figured out in the game like how to set your spawn point.
Yeah.
Like, oh, messed it up again. Let's go back.
Yep. Reversing is huge. Okay, so let's see what else. On that note, what about like an off-road recovery type of towing? Yeah, I'm gonna put that down. I'm trying to think of how we would do that. Probably similar system to the other. Rock crawl towing / recovery. I think we'd have to like almost put in a unique parking spot or a new type of parking spot in order for that to work. You can make me build a crawler just watching this gameplay. I understand that. Alright, let me look at the map, make sure I'm not missing any other crawling spots I was thinking of. Oh. Okay. Okay, I got our next little trail. Let's go this way. I almost wonder, should we change up the trucks a bit? Should we get those little Auroras out?
I'm down. See how they do.
Let's go and... I guess we'll go race. We might not do this for long. Depends on if we can... If we have any mods here that don't involve the CVT transmission. No.
Not a fan.
We're gonna...
I mean, that's what these use.
Yeah. Yeah. Just the sound, you know? Just...
Yeah.
It's pretty on point.
Nailed it.
They are fun to drive, though. I'll give them that. Maybe like how repo works. Yeah, we could do a similar thing, I think. Grab an off-road Scintilla or an off-road Bastion. I don't know about that. It's not a terrible idea. Drive fast cars through the canyons. That'd be fun. Kind of Dakar. Did you ever get into Dakar at all, Justin?
Yeah, dude. Those guys are gnarly too.
Right. Those
Like,
trucks.
Those mega trucks.
I'm in 2-wheel drive, so 4-wheel drive. Add a military base past the broken bridge so you can practice building assets. Not a bad idea. Although I don't want to practice building assets, if I'm honest. That'd take too much time to get reasonably good at, I think. So many more other things I want to do. Got another tunnel. Should we take it?
Do it. Got tunnel appropriate sized vehicles.
Yep. Shout out to Fast and Furious. When they're in that tunnel for like 10 minutes or something, however long that scene lasted. Lost the flag. Oh, there's the junk McGrory talked about. Glad we kept up speed. Oh, a little water. I'm stopping.
Oh. I did not keep up speed. I fell into the abyss.
It's a cool little water area.
I'm scared. I'm lost.
You could try to crawl to the other side, maybe? Is that what this is for? I mean, I don't know how you'd ever make that, but... Imagine running from police in Utah. You just duck out into a cave. The flag has nodes that I've seen everything. Check your DMs, okay. Alright, let me back out of this, because this is a kind of a dead end. Alright. A little bit of light. Oh. Oh no. Comes Justin. Much more graceful than I was. That's fun.
Oh no, so I slowed down.
One thing that's interesting is this little road here It just ends. Oh, it's the runway. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, there's so many things I want to add to the Utah. Let's head back though, so we don't get too distracted or whatever.
Back to the top. Okay.
Yep. Oh, I broke my suspension. You're pretty
dusty.
Cool. Oh, I bet. That's all you're seeing back there. Maxed
I
out.
myself on the jump. Happy about that.
That's good. Oh no. I did it. Yep. Okay, back on our little journey along the water.
I'm coming.
Oh, you know what we could do? Oh man,
what?
I have a problem with when I love streaming, working on modding and stuff like that, but sometimes you get good ideas and you just have to do them, you know? And like I like surprises too, but if I talk about it, it won't be a surprise.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? We could totally do this here. So
could be done here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just talking about it. So I'm trying to break through other dimensions of BeamNG, as in flight and boating. Could totally do like a boat race.
Ooh.
The water's shallow enough. It's almost like a jet boat race, except we don't have jet boats yet, unless someone makes one.
Please make a jet boat. Like mini jet boats.
Right? Right? How hard is it going to be to make that?
There's already the propulsion system. I mean, you could just use whatever's on the CG.
Yeah. Yeah. Just need basically a different chassis. But yeah, this water would be perfect for that. Because the problem with the boating, and I tried to do boat races before on West Coast, but the water is too deep. And like the checkpoints always go to the bottom anyways, but this river would be ideal.
Oh.
Jet ski race? I mean, we could just do a jet ski race, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
keep it simple.
I guess we were supposed to cross back there. Yep. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
I'm good.
Very well done.
Kickflip.
Race us by a river stream? Oh gosh. That'd be pretty funny.
Tom has these like a it's like a parts pack, but it's called Tom's old school pre-runner pack.
Okay.
I think something like that. And they have a bunch of like fiberglass fenders. And,
no way.
Like just like cool stuff, like trinkets you could put on the truck, and just to make them like not full on like trophy trucks, but,
yeah,
you know, like more like pre-runners.
Yeah.
And I was driving through here and I was thinking like, dude, this is perfect for that kind of stuff.
Isn't it? Like it's you can be quick, but yeah. In fact, maybe I want to get out of pre-runner truck real quick. Let's see what we got.
There's a oh yeah, you have all my stuff. There's a Ranger already, extended cab.
Oh, perfect.
With fiberglass fenders.
See, I love this style of stuff because this is like tough truck style. You know, like home built. Yeah. It's functional, but it's not pro. So much to do, so little time. Like I can conceptually see how to do everything. It's just a matter of sitting at my computer for 40 more hours to get it to light, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Stop saying someone make this whilst I sat here. I have no self-control. Oh, man. Honestly, Tristan has really learned a lot about J-Beam stuff. We're at a point where we're probably pretty close to be able to make whatever we ever wanted. Just a matter of if we dedicate the time to it, you know? Stambeco similar to a Dakar truck? That's true. So this is that green area I think you were talking about. Oh,
Yeah, this is nice.
This is what I was thinking of, at least. Having like a cabin down here.
Yeah. Right here by the... where the road ends.
Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, we're good. We could redirect this whole river.
Put like a little bridge across the river even.
Yeah.
Have the cabin like right here.
Yeah, I'm a little scared of making bridges, but definitely could be a thing.
Oh. Well, could you like just, you know how there's that bridge that like we kind of ducked off.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, you're just skipping the bridge. Could you just
Oh.
that in files?
Yeah,
Just, like,
you're
walk
right.
here?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It also helped kind of be an end to the jet ski race. Ends at the house. That'd be pretty cool. Good ideas, good ideas. Actually, let me write this down. Jet ski race, water house. That'll make sense when I reread it. Let's see, what else we got?
Oh, right here under the bridge might be a fun crawl spot.
Maybe I'm not seeing it.
Just throwing rocks right here. I mean, you know.
That tree was unforgivable.
Rocks.
Oh, throwing some rocks, gotcha. Oh, I see it now, yeah.
Actually, it's really doable in two-wheel drive. I don't know. I mean, you could keep going, though.
Let me see if I can crawl up it real quick. Oh, I didn't see that rock. Oh, this is four-wheel drive, okay. Oh, yeah. I definitely want to utilize some more of those shelf rocks that we crawled on earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, that bridge.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was up ahead looking at the other bridge. Okay.
Almost looks like there's a little road here anyways. But from here, I don't know where, but...
Yeah.
Then it just leads up to the highway, looks like.
Yeah, my goal is to not terraform, but there's probably going to be some serious terraforming that happens.
You said that, and I was like, okay.
It's like, I'm going to leave it stock, and sure you are.
No, you're not.
Never been under the bridge. It'd be kind of cool to add something special under the bridge. Or really just have a trail that kind of sneaks through there and then goes to the trail that you showed. A lot of options. One problem, I think, will be no prep drag, because the highway bends and turns, and drag racing is typically straight.
Where's the tunnel? The tunnel's straight.
That's true. I normally don't go in the tunnel, to be honest. Let me get something fast out. Let's get a drag car. You want to put salmon under the bridge? Do we need to bring Salmon's house into Utah? Salmon the negotiator? With a good noodle. That'd be pretty funny. Terraformless. Kart racetrack under the bridge. Oh. That's fun. Want to do a little no prep drag this
do.
way, and then we'll hit the tunnel too to see if that's better.
Doesn't have any of my parts for my configuration. Yeah, I'm down.
Patrick's the official RLSRP drag event host. Says it's more than enough road. Welcome, Patrick's. Good to see you. All right.
Does it have trans brake? It does.
Do I have a two-step? It does not. All right, ready when you are.
All right, on 1, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I just lit off the tires. All 580 horsepower go.
The boat. Yeah, that'd be sketchy. That'd be
Yeah,
sketchy.
it starts to turn, you know. Good. We're good. We'll check out the tunnel. I mean, the problem with the tunnel is it's so you don't really know when the end's coming. There's nothing to help your vision, you know. Oh, that literally says Moab. Oh, because we are in Utah. That makes sense.
You could put special lights or something, or a big sign that says.
That's
slow
true.
down, or. I like how it has fans.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like either my alignment's off or this thing just does not handle well.
I'm voting the latter.
Yeah. Is this the straight? No, we got one more turn to make, I think.
No. Yeah. What's your power to weight ratio? Do you have the app up?
Yeah, 0.4.
Oh, okay.
Where are you at?
0.55.
Okay. I was thinking about adding some power real quick. Let's see. Super fast adjustment. Let's go to the engine. Okay, that's as big as we're going to get. Oh, we're not even force induction. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, that's in the 0.5 area. Differential. Let's go for a 3.5. Okay. Want to count it down again?
All right. On 1 again. 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
In my lane.
I couldn't hook up.
This is absolutely enough room.
That's plenty of room.
You could even do like a whole mile.
You could, yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Oh. And there's the turn. The shutdown zone, that's the part that we're gonna have to really actually figure out. We'll do something. We'll figure out something. Maybe a couple different drag areas. A couple different no prep areas. Back when I would play automation a lot, I would always take my cars here and do a drag race from like the first part of the bridge to the second and see what kind of mile an hour they can get.
I like that.
It was fun.
Quick little.
Yeah, just a quick little rip, like not even an eighth mile.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the cabin. You said you wanted a cabin. Where should we have, like, what are some cabin area ideas? Engine noises are louder in the tunnels. That's true. That's true. I like how they have that. This game is gonna be lit actual fire. Patrick says, I know I haven't done any drag events lately. I've been getting my real car ready for an event I have coming up. I promise I'll try to get something running with here within the month or at least beginning of June. No worries. I was just teasing you. Let's see. CD said, I'm so sorry, and you must be asked this a lot, but do you have an estimate of when... Sorry, chat scrolled. When Utah will be on the free release? Yeah, it's way too early to tell. It's hard because some weeks, with how much work I get done, I can be like, you know what, it's going to be ready in 2 weeks. And then the next week comes up and it's an absolute dumpster fire. Maybe I can't get to the computer much. Maybe just progress is slow, run into a bunch of issues, and then it's really hard to predict. So I wouldn't expect it this month, that's for sure, for free at least. I'm hoping to get into beta this month is the plan. Get better perception if you can't see the end. Yep. Let's see. You think about the drive back rule? That's true. That's true. The long drive back. You make a really remote cabin, like lots of off-roading to get to. Yeah, we could do something like that. That'd be cool. You do an 8th mile drag. Gotta go to work. Thanks for the stream. Appreciate your work. Appreciate it, Jocko. Thanks for the ideas. Take care. As long as there is no events on the 14th. I mean, yesterday? Ask Justin how he likes doing a free roam mission only playthrough. Justin, how do you like doing a free roam mission only playthrough?
Actually works pretty good once you get enough money, like a decent car. Like for half-mile drags and like just looping the track. I mean, you just got to find out like what makes the best money.
Yeah.
I think that's really the trick.
You know what? I've really gotten into part modifications, because you can do that without making 3D models or needing 3D models, or just grab other 3D models from the vanilla game. Stambeco, it has the Dakar truck look.
Yeah.
But it certainly doesn't drive like a Dakar truck. Why do you think that is? Let's address that real quick. I think power is a big one. 165 horsepower really isn't cutting it.
Yeah.
What engines do we have here? Also, they're not always really a 4-wheel or 6-wheel chassis. Let's go to a 4-wheel chassis. How does that look? Yeah, then we lose that frame. Roll body accessory. Full roll cage. Okay, we do have it on the short truck. Starting to look a little stubby. So, you know, we'll go ahead.
I think I found my cabin spot.
Yeah?
Oh, wait. I think it's where you were trying to put that, like a garage last time. It's over by a tunnel. I'm just going to spawn my car over here.
Doesn't mean a tunnel is actually going to happen there. That might be a good spot. I'll go find you. Yeah, so what I'm thinking... Yeah, this would be good, wouldn't it? Just adding, like, a map from a garage from a different map, like West Coast, you know, has a cabin there.
Yeah.
Does our truck not work? Truck does not work. What kind of engine do we have? Yeah, so you can get a 2.8 liter inline 6 water diesel truck. I mean, it really needs something bigger. Maybe out of an MD or a T series. T series probably too big. Hey, OEM, if you want to make some race tab body mods, that'd be awesome. Ask Justin.
40 horsepower is not cutting it.
No. I think race tab needs to pick up a Stambeco and do some work on it. Turn it a bit more into a Dakar truck. Put a bigger engine in it. Huh?
Can we turn the boost up?
Right?
When in doubt, throw the boost at it.
Where is the engine? Under chassis? There it is. Not a whole lot of long blocks. There is bigger turbos. Blah, blah, blah. Exhaust, sure. I feel like this truck came out and that was kind of it. It made its small splash and that was the end of that. Only one transmission.
Kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Up to only 240 horsepower. Wow. And then there's the suspension, right? Okay, it's a swing axle. I don't even know what that really is. But there's no off-road stuff. I mean, I think Race Tab's gonna have to have a big, thorough look at this. Kind of front suspension, swing axle. Okay. I don't know my suspensions really well, but let's go with a 6
It looks
lug.
like a transaxle from like a VW. Like,
Huh.
it's interesting looking.
That is interesting. It's interesting. The rear differential is not part of the rear suspension.
I've never really looked at these very much.
Yeah, I just put 6 lugs on here, hoping for. There's not even any.
Is it under the cab?
Where's what?
That's the only place that makes sense. The engine.
Oh yeah, right.
Between the front seat. That's like, what could you fit there?
I think it just needs a
4PT?
complete suspension overhaul. Like, ditch this suspension that's so limiting. Throw like a D series suspension or even a Nix suspension, right? And then, or even an MD series. Honestly, that'd probably be the best conversion. And then inherit all those parts. Let's see. Because even tires, right? You can get 33 crawlers. Very limited truck. I think that's why it never really gained a lot of traction.
Need some love.
Shiftless cup. So fun fact, I got these markers so you can write. Well, they're not really raw markers. I think they're more like kids' crayons is the idea, but so you can write in the like bathtub and shower. And I don't know why, but when I take a shower, I get so many ideas for like things to do and things to add and build, and I can't store them all. And so I went to my next level in insanity and got these, you know, washable marker crayons or whatever. So now when I'm in the shower thinking, I can write out my ideas along the shower walls. Definitely look insane, you know, when you turn off the water and there's all this writing on the walls. But I don't know, it helps get thoughts out, and I kind of did some mapping of an idea of different race series and stuff. So I might have to add shiftless cup into there. That could be fun. Luckily, there are some mods for the truck. Not many, but there are some. It depends on what kind of off-roading you're going to do. Think of it as like a Land Rover, very capable, but not very crawler-like. Okay, I like that, C1 Rob. It's a very good explanation. Hey, Camaro Cars, welcome to the chat. Life is good. There's not much I can do with this truck at the moment. Going back to that thing. Can I...
A big jump through this tunnel. I want to hit it.
All right. This truck is all whipped.
Try to, at least.
This truck's all wicked up.
How would you get enough speed to hit this? Oh, I can't see anything.
I can't fit.
Oh, I hit all the walls.
Dang, there's a jump in there?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go with this. I think of it as a military thing as well. Okay, I like that. We might need a standalone to car. Oh,
that flies to make that
I see
jump.
you over there.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and lock the diffs. Oh, we need lights.
Camera in position.
I've never been up this one before. How we haven't hit the... Oh, no.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be cooking, dude.
I tried.
Wait, what about the other way? What about the other way?
Yeah, I
Oh
tried
my gosh,
to,
it's so dark.
like, move... What was it called? Rotate my weight in the air. Because I thought, oh, time to dip down. Nope. Not at all. Alright, let's break out of this. Where's the tunnel go?
Scared.
Tunnel go... Oh, this is a long tunnel.
Oh, my steering wheel's freaking out. Ooh. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Hey guys, I have an idea. Why don't you add a dealership that sells only modded vehicles? Because it's not that easy to filter out what's a mod and what's not a mod. There was a dealership designed for that. It was called Illegal Imports back in the day. It basically filtered anything that didn't have a price. It would show up there, so that way if you had some, sketchy mod that didn't have any prices, you could have it. Unfortunately, well, it added more confusion than anything else. Because then I also did add a fee, so that way at least you had to pay something for it. And ended up, I think. Well, actually, I don't know if I scratched it or not. Okay, that wasn't as bad. I think I can hit that a little harder. I was a little late on discovering that that was the jump. But there are ways. I do have some plans to add some mods specific for some people. Oh, nope, that was a miss. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna.
Oh, almost made it.
See your parts rain down. Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Come on, come on. Don't turtle, don't turtle.
I was trying to help.
Oh, appreciate it. I want to do a backflip with this thing. That would be so fun. Our music end. Let's see. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
I listen to, dude, I listen to podcasts and stuff. I walk around too much and I'm too picky about music. I end up just like skipping too many songs.
Hilarious.
But like, I'm one of those people who say everything. Like, I'll listen to like country music and then corridos and then like funk music and then funk music like James Brown and then you know, a little making my way downtown, walking fast. You know, like everything is on my playlist, dude.
That's awesome. I never really was a music person, so I don't like know music. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you more than 5 genres of music probably. But there are some things I do like and I don't like. Like country, I can't do country. Can't do it. I grew up on rap though, so that, I mean, it makes sense. I'm kind of the polar opposite there. I've gotten into like some rock music lately and stuff, so I'm trying to be more cultured, more diverse.
Gotta mix it up.
Yep. Oh, don't hit that rock.
I like music that makes you feel something.
For sure.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yep. There's a lot of racing that we could do. I wish we could do better at... Oh, there goes that tire. Do better at, like, hey, you have to have a car within these parameters kind of thing.
Yeah. Because here it's just kind of... I think it's going to be a lot of off-road centered vehicles, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how you would implement that.
Yeah. It's not a... I mean, without someone being there, be like, no, that's not allowed. Yes, that is allowed. Ooh, that's close. At the ranger station. Oh, oh, no, no. All right, we're good. All right, well, anything else we should look at? Kind of looks like a jump. I mean, we've gotten a lot of good ideas about Utah. Explored a lot of trails. Kind of discovered that everything can be a trail if you put the right decal down.
Yep. Nicely done.
Thank you, thank you. I wasn't sure if that would really work out.
I was trying to corkscrew it and I missed.
I'd love to do better at driving on 2 wheels. That would be so fun. Oh, that's way too much.
Kickflip, dude. Oh,
nice.
Almost got it.
Well, chat, let's see. It's been not even 2 hours. Raceless, will you show us how to build a custom car like your Yuru in the future? I could try. That'd be a 40-hour live stream at least, just to explain it all. There's a lot that goes into it. I'd say you need a couple ingredients. You need You need the 3D models. You need the JBeam work as far as like the file, the programming behind it. Then you're also going to need a good node and beam setup which is also called J-beaming. So yeah, those are your three kind of schools of your areas, I guess. You can have a really cool 3D model, but then if the node and beams aren't really working correctly, it'll feel really unstable and look bad and maybe be jittery. If you have really cool code, your car can have some really cool features, some really cool traction control systems, and some really cool parts that can be added to it. But if your 3D model isn't good, then that doesn't do you much good either. So there's a lot to it. That's why honestly it's easier just to go off vanilla cars. I mean, the BeamNG dev team even says, hey, when learning out, start working on vanilla cars. So that's I'd probably start there. I don't know how.
It was fun, man. I was having a blast with it.
I love it. I love driving that thing. I haven't driven in a while. I need to actually play career again and play with it. Oh, this is a cool little crawling spot.
Can you give it a 6-speed manual race box?
Probably.
Because the 5-speed manual kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, we could.
I'm just not much of a sequential guy.
No, that's fair.
Where's the 6? I want to fiddle with my stick.
Yep.
Do with that what you want.
I love sequential when racing, and then when I get on my wheel to race, I'm like, I don't want a sequential because you want to use the actual gear shift. Oh man, I can't tell if we should end the stream or if we should go into single player and get working on this stuff. Challenge I always have is I play career mode. I'm like, oh, what would be fun for an episode is if I go to, let's say, Hiroshi Raceway. So that's in the silver Patreon. And then I go do this thing. It's like, oh, but you know what? It'd be cool if I do this other thing. I just have to like build it first. I just have to add it into the career mode. So then instead of playing the game, I go and work and start adding something into Hiroshi Raceway, which turns into a 3-week project, which turns into a, wait, this could actually be a function that works in West Coast too. So then I spend 2 days working on that and realizing it either can or can't because certain limitations. And then I go back to Hiroshi, and then so a week goes by, I haven't played the game, and it's time to do a Utah live stream. And so there's just so much I could wrap my head around and do. Here's a question.
Well, when was the last time you did like a career live stream of you doing the career?
I think it was back in March, maybe early April. I think it was April in vanilla. Yeah, doing vanilla. Remember when that's what it was.
If you don't want to just go work on the game and you're talking about how you get distracted and go work instead of playing the game, maybe go play your game for a while.
That's true. Let's see, what time is it? It's 3. I don't have a whole lot longer. So I gotta do some other stuff. I did. So these little short crawls, right? these short crawls. Do you think they should just be short crawls, or should they be like longer connecting crawls? You know what I mean?
I mean, there's enough here to have both.
True. Maybe this area has a couple of difficult crawl sections you can try, and get different rewards. It could work. That could work.
My belt's slipping or something. Just kicking out so much smoke.
Yeah. Shout out to the CVTs.
Yep.
William says do a career stream. Shoot the Gap says please keep going. I like it. All right. There's only one mid-engine car in Beam. Is this it? The SP? A little bit late. Hey, Fadium. They're fading. Okay, well, let's do this. Justin, I don't know what you got going on, but I think I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with me in Utah. And it's fun crawling with someone who's...
having me, dude.
Yeah, it's fun crawling with someone who knows crawling and knows these trails well. And it's good to kind of bounce ideas back and forth and see what you like and see what I like and see how, what kind of combines. You got any plans coming up for content or anything you want to talk about?
No, dude, no idea. I'm supposed to get one idea. McGrory, I'm supposed to get him on the podcast. We're time zone differences between mountain time in America and Scotland is quite
I bet.
different. So, and I don't want to try and catch him at like, I think last night I checked because I'm always curious.
Yeah.
Last night he was doing the live stream with you, and I was like, "What time is it in Scotland?" It was 3 a.m. I was like, "Oh my god." Dude. So
He stays
shout out
up late.
McGroy for always being such a trooper for all that stuff.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that dude, and I've been having fun making the little like tutorials, like doing.
I've appreciated
how
those.
to, and yeah, dude, like that's. It's been fun to make because I like teaching people. And I don't have any employees or anything, so it's nice to put on my trainer hat and be like, here's how you do this and that, and it's gotten pretty decent reception. So
It's fun too, and people always ask me, you know, they ask me, hey, can you do like, you know, what's all in the overhaul? And it's like, honestly, I can't. There's so much. It'd be such a long video.
so much, dude. Yeah, I just kicked out one about like open world events on West Coast, and it was still. I tried to keep it short, and it still ended up being like 35 minutes long or something like that. So,
Yeah. Well, I remember
there's a lot.
I did a live stream trying to test every single feature that's in there. Kind of like, let's make sure everything is working. And it was 8 hours, and I think I still skipped one.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, there's a lot. That was just West Coast.
Dude, you guys have done a great job. It's there's so much fun to be had.
I appreciate it. It's good to hear that feedback too, because like I said, I don't play it nearly as much as I'd like, so I have to like imagine that this will be fun, and have to imagine that, you know, players can spend a lot of time doing this, and all the feedback of people spending a lot of time doing this is good feedback. Okay, something's working out right. I can't spend 10 hours playing this game, but if other people can, then it's a great sign.
Dude, have you ever seen the movie Grandma's Boy?
No.
Okay, so this guy's like a video game tester. It's for a game that looks like it came out, I don't know, in the mid 2000s, so like a very early version of like Dark Souls or something.
Okay.
But he's just kind of like a scumbag and like smokes a bunch of lettuce and like lives at his grandma's house and stuff like this. But like he's a video game tester, and he's like also building his video game on the side. And I was like, what an interesting life, dude. And then I realized, like, oh, I am a beta tester. And, you know, so
yeah,
dude, it's like, oh, dude, we get to give you feedback. And, like, you know, you said it took you 8 hours to get through that live stream of testing all the things. There's not enough hours in the day for you to do all that.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it's really cool that, like, we get access to all this stuff early, and we get to give you feedback. And even when it comes out for, you know, full release, it's a quote unquote full release because
right.
You guys are still looking for more feedback, so it's fun for us to do that.
Yeah. Actually, I found a new trail. You're not going to believe this. This trail looks absolutely wild. Can you spawn? Oh, it keeps going? No way. Hold on.
I have to plug in my headphones real quick, so while
you're good.
hang on. I gotta do that.
Oh my goodness. Chat, you guys have been watching what I've been doing with this camera. This is what I'm looking for is... Okay, I think that's kind of the end of the trail there. Holy cow, that's huge. We're not gonna... Oh man. I thought we were gonna switch it up. I think we're gonna stay here and do a little more crawling. We need a good crawler. Holy cow.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's I don't even think I'm gonna take just the basic 73 K10 crawler. Or do I take the K45? Yeah, let's do K10.
Where are you at?
Shoot, the guy says, how can you have seen that? I've just never seen it. I'm over here. You might have to find me.
I forgot. I gotta turn on name tags. I was like, why can't I see anything?
Your bed is a car.
Okay, I'm coming.
Is that a trail, not a vanilla mission?
Is there coyote noises in the game, dude, or am I hearing them at my house?
I don't think I've ever heard them. I mean, there definitely could be.
During the day.
Yeah, for the record, I have
Okay,
not
I'm
done
coming
many
right behind.
vanilla missions, especially on free roam events. I never played scenarios. I never did missions. I don't know. They never intrigued me. So this very well could have been a vanilla deal, but I've never seen it.
Okay.
Okay, let's go short. I'm gonna go short trail first. I don't even know if I can make this turn. I had never noticed this. Lock the diffs for sure. This one's gonna be a nice narrow one. This makes me feel better about putting in short trails because then we can do some longer trails. Kind of like this. Yeah, my giant wide tires would not have made it through this. Oh boy, that tire's dropping off. I'm scared. Come on. Oop, okay, we're gonna have to back it up a little bit. Oh man.
Look down.
Oh gosh. If this was real life, I would be vomiting in my chair right now. Talk about high. This would be such a high risk free roam event in career. Because if you go off the edge, then I mean that's a total truck. This just turned up the crawling.
Can't breathe.
Oh, Justin's into trouble back there.
I literally don't know what to do.
Thinking
I'm sliding.
it's gonna be a lesson in picking lines. There's no way. There's no way. Oh no. You know, if you hold reset, it'll rewind.
No. Are you serious?
If it's not our hold insert, I think. Whatever the home one is.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. You wanna know how I learned that?
How?
My 6-year-old was playing BeamNG, and we did a little bit of like the split screen deal that you can do. And he did that. I was like, "How did you do that?" He's like, "I just pressed this button." I was like, "What? I've played this for years and had no idea that was a thing."
Wow. That's handy, dude. I had
Right?
no idea. Valsity was doing that, and I didn't think to ask him,
How?
how do you do that? I did. Oh.
Oh
again.
no! There's no way! There's no way! Do this in VR now? That would be nuts.
Oh, dude. I've never played this in VR.
I've done a little bit of VR on this. My computer is not quite there. That's when you suddenly need your graphics card in as well. I'm glad I switched to this narrow truck, that's for sure. So as we're doing this crawl, you know, you've gone off a couple of times. It's been pretty expensive for you. How much should this? What's the reward for this? And probably think of it as like you didn't break anything, kind of style. Not really a time. This isn't a race.
I mean, I don't know where it ends.
Oh, that's fair.
It's
That's a
hard
good
to
point.
say.
Yeah, it's still early, huh? No, 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 no. There's no way. Oh,
Okay, good. I'm not the only one. I mean, sorry you fell.
absolutely slammed the front end down. That's such a dangerous drop off.
Oh,
Oh man, nope. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's rewind back a little bit. Let Justin take the lead. Now stop crashing, please. Yeah, right?
no
See?
way, dude. That's... How are you even... That's wild, dude.
This is why balancing rewards is really challenging, because I'll do this like 5 times. Like, okay, so it cost me about 50 grand in repairs to get this done. As long as that back tire doesn't... Oh, it's going to drop off anyways. Nope.
Maybe the move... I was gonna think like drop it down first so that it doesn't get that.
Just keep it down.
Going,
yeah.
You're gonna be leaning too far.
That's what I'm gonna try on this next attempt.
Maybe think outside the box and kind of turn into it.
Ooh. But then you gotta turn right. Oh. Oh, let me get in the free cam here.
Wow.
You made it. Well done. Now I have to make it. I'm gonna try with that. I'm gonna try the idea of having the wheel already off. Just gonna drop down even more.
Try to go like keep your wheels straight.
Nope.
Like till you're at the corner essentially. So I think turning right around there is kind of throwing the balance off of the truck.
Right. That makes sense. I'm gonna hug the wall to the right here as much as I can. I went with way too much momentum. Oh man. Oh, the crash counter is just skyrocketing.
It's going crazy right now.
That's where you start to get frustrated. You're like, no, I'm just gonna go do drag racing.
That's what I do with drifting every time.
Yeah.
It's like 20 minutes, crashes, then I'm like, all right, dude, I'm out. I'm gonna do something else. Or I just turn the game off and walk away.
We're just gonna try to slowly just drop one tire at a time. Oh man, no. That one time I almost had it. I just gotta remember what I did. We're gonna try to keep a wheel down. No. Adding wheel ballast could help keeping the wheels from big rock. Yeah, for real. Unfortunately, we don't have a wheel ballast on this truck. Wait, I wasn't ready. No. I feel like I'm getting worse. Oh, that's not gonna work. I guess it would have worked. Oh, okay. Using all the concentration I have. Okay, I'm in a good spot right here. Maybe I just don't have enough flex. Oh, we're on the rock there. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, you guys get the idea. It's a rock crawl trail. I can't.
You're spawning in a flip.
Trying to find a new spot. All right, you be my spotter?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do this in first person. Talk about an immersive experience. All right, I'm not hearing any instruction.
Keep the wheel turned.
Keep turned?
Wheel turned in that direction. Yep. Creep.
All my trust in Justin right now.
Keep it turned. I know. It sounds
Keep it
weird.
turned?
Keep it turned. Maybe a little bit to your right. Tiny. Okay, come. Keep coming. Your tires are too big.
You think my tires are too big?
You're not flexing enough, so it once your steering gets, or your front axle gets limited,
Yeah.
like when it's going down right here, it bounces and throws you off. That's what's going on.
All right, so let's do this.
So I don't know if it's the tires or spring rate. I'm not too sure.
I lowered the tire pressure. If this was career, you should rename it your YouTube to Cashless. Yeah, for real. All right, we decreased tire pressure all the way to 0. Yeah, it's getting that weird bounce. Just gonna crawl our way down. And it could be too, I just don't have enough suspension or something, you know?
Did it again.
All right, well, let's go ahead and ride shotgun with Justin. Honestly, it pretty much ends up here if you just keep going straight up up under the bridge. Oh, man.
For the tracks.
I need a nice all-nighter. When I stay up through the night, I get so much work done. I just pay for it the next day. And tomorrow would probably be a good day that I can do that. Yeah, then you can just kind of crawl your way out. I think keep going up.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a little shelf.
Street OS says 77, impressive. Yeah, we got a little shelf here.
Crashes?
Yeah, not in that, just in general and overall.
Oh, yeah.
Be fun to reset that at times. Nice. Well done. And then, yeah, I don't know where to go from there. There's a road up there. I guess off to your left. Okay. So let's go back to where we first got started. Because we can go down this other trail, which is much longer. This might be the trail to like end the stream because it's so long. I think we get out of Hopper. Okay. Or I'm gonna get out of Hopper. You can do whatever you want, but there's the gecko. That's tempting. Then there's the actual crawler. I think we're just gonna get a little hopper crawler. Maybe change up the tires.
I like how it starts going over that little, whatchamacallit, the little concrete barrier.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Can't think of a single thing that can go wrong.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Wait, we need to do a slight engine work. Can't hear my engine. Let's go with a... Oh. Does it have mufflers? Oh, not a lot of exhaust options on this.
I haven't really tinkered with that much either.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just run it as is. Alright, here we go. My truck's already on. Oh, I hit my blinkers. Okay. I'm calling it now 83. Yeah, bets on the final score. Gotta crawl over the barrier. This is such overkill. These tires are huge.
I like how you went with the boggers again.
Yep.
I love them.
Learned nothing. Oh, I don't even know what tire pressure I'm at. I just know they're high. I mean, it's doing just fine.
Famous last words.
Right. I wonder if there needs to be like an Ibishu Hopper dealership. Oh no. Alright. Your turn to lead. We'll do that anytime we crash. Change of lead.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't like my anti-roll bar settings. You know what? We don't need sway bars where we're going. Got over that pretty well.
Slow. It's a crawl.
It's a crawl. Yep.
That's for sure.
It's not how fast you can get through this. It's going to be just can you get through this? Come on, get up, get up.
Turn your way.
Yeah, I did that wrong.
Yeah.
Yep. This should be enough. You know what? We're just gonna test our, what do you call it? Sidewaysness. How sideways can we get? It's like not approach angle. Rollover angle, maybe?
Okay.
Here we go. First try.
Yeah. On that line.
Yeah, on that. Yeah, exactly. And you know, next time I change up my truck or whatever, I'm gonna take the exhaust off. Can't really hear my engine. You know, while you
Truck.
fiddle with your small tires there. I'm excited for this frog event. You want to be in there for that? You want to be there for that?
I'm down, dude. Oh,
Oh,
I'm good. I'm good. Everything is fine. We're fine. Everything's good.
These tires look so good, though.
They do.
Oh my goodness. I'm forcing them to do things they're not supposed to, but it's so good. Yeah, I can't believe I've never seen this trail.
Me neither. Or me too. Or I'm too focused on not flipping. Samesies. Looks like you could start it from over here too.
Yeah.
Just start from down there and curve around.
Yeah. One thing we might have to re-implement, it would be a bit of a challenge, is the whole having to take a certain line and not cheat it. But then again,
Yeah.
I hate enforcing that stuff because it's like, just do it right, you know? Just do a little RP. If you don't want to do it right, then don't worry, then don't complain when you can break it or you can cheat. Just don't cheat.
Like hopping over the rock crawl.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, do it if you want, but like, don't complain about it if you're doing it.
I liked the ability to hop over that rock crawl.
It helped me a lot. It helped me at times for sure.
The hammer is a lot more like,
Yeah.
oh, actually I have to focus up here.
So you could go up that direction, or
Oh, is it?
you can keep going around.
What? Okay.
I mean, I think we know we can get over that section pretty easily with our trucks.
Yeah.
That could be a situation where we have another alt route. So Mrs. Raceless and I like to, well, we don't watch a lot of shows, but when we do and we get to the season finale, okay, my approach is so off. We like to make a big deal out of it, right?
Yeah.
I am not happy with my line. I'm going to salvage what I can from this. Okay, more comfortable with that. Come on, front wheel drop, And so we've been watching the show. It's called Deliciousness and Dungeon, I think, or something like that. Anyways, I got super hooked on it. Started like binging it, and it's the show where like it's all about cooking the monsters they find and stuff, right? So it's kind of like a cooking show. And so tonight for our date night, we're gonna try to like make stuff out of the show before we watch the last couple episodes.
Oh, that's sick.
And she's gonna be here.
Like what's on the menu?
I don't know. So
You know yet?
one thing is probably they made this like sherbet thing. So we're gonna try to make some kind of frozen dessert treat. I need that wheel to just drop. My Jeep might be too wide. Some kind of sherbet plus gushers, because it was like there's these little candy jewel pieces, and those are kind of bright colored things. And then Cool Whip, because who doesn't like some Cool Whip? And maybe somehow mix it together or blend it together. I don't know, but we have dessert figured out. But
Nice.
problem with a lot of the meals they made, they looked like really good, but they're also like expensive meals, you know. Like I'm not about to be buying any steak or anything like that. I can't quite do that yet, but I don't know.
That's one thing about that I love about my diet. Like I pretty much just eat like meat and eggs and cheese.
Yeah.
So if that's all you're buying, steak becomes affordable.
So I've heard.
So
So
I eat like,
is it like a carnivore diet, or is it just more of like high protein diet?
yeah, it's pretty much carnivore. I mean,
That's cool.
I just stick to what I know and what I like.
Yeah,
Pretty much just like steak and chicken thighs and
sure.
eggs.
So did you do that because of like some like health issue, or you just wanted to try it and you turned out you liked it? Nice approach there. That's good.
Yeah, originally it was to lose weight, but now I'm kind of like where I want to be pretty much. But now
Right.
it's like I feel good. I don't get hungry. I didn't know what the word satiated meant.
Isn't that
until-
weird?
Yeah, like I'm not hungry all the time. It's weird.
So there was one time I actually controlled myself, ate better, worked out regularly. 3 weeks in, I realized I was eating purely for the calories, not for the joy. There's not like an obsessive need of like, oh, I just gotta have that bag of Doritos. It was just kind of like, no, like I don't need to finish this whole plate. I'll take it for later, kind of thing. It blew my mind. Be nice to get back there one day. So Mrs. Ray says she really likes. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, it's not for everybody. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it. I'd like to have a higher protein one, but for me, what I think I ultimately landed on is just not eating a lot of carbs and not eating a lot of processed things. So like I'm not going to avoid a piece of bread, but I'm going to try to avoid, like goldfish or something like that. Like instead of eating a snack of just pure carbs, maybe get a snack of like protein or vegetables. Mrs. Raceless, she's huge into vegetables. She loves vegetables, and I never liked vegetables until after I married her and had a couple of good ones, and then learned how to cook them better myself. And now I'm actually I do enjoy some vegetables.
It is nice to mix it up.
Yeah.
I didn't like mushrooms until I was like, I don't know, in my mid-20s.
Nice.
And I had to have them to make sure they tasted right for my job at the time.
Oh.
And I was like, I've been missing out on these, dude, for so long. Like,
that's funny. I just like how they soak up whatever sauce. That's what.
Yeah.
I put them there just to soak up the sauce. Oh, Mrs. Racist is calling me now.
You can grab it if you need to.
I'm thinking about it. She's probably just wanting to know what stuff to get from the grocery store. I will tell her. I'll ask her what's up. But yeah, when we get home, we're gonna have to figure out, or when she gets home, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. Camaro didn't see walked away from his phone, didn't see the crash update, and how it's gotten so high. Yep, it's been treacherous. This trail we've been doing better. I think I've been doing better. I didn't choose a better truck, but we're doing it.
Slippery.
But yeah, the other thing I've been trying to avoid is just additives. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's so hard to get the truth out of anything these days. So nobody take what we say as like, we're not dietitians, we're not doctors.
Right? No.
Nobody knows the truth. This is what we've chosen, and we seem to enjoy. But just having less additives has been really nice too. If anything, just a peace of mind. But just discovering how many additives are in certain things has been wild.
Dude, I got in a real, I'm going to call it annoying habit of, is this doable? I think this is the end, bro. Like that.
I don't know. I see the trail across the map, I think. He said, is this doable? Is this the end? Oh, no. Moment of silence for Justin.
Just looking at how many ingredients are in things.
Yeah.
The less, the better.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Less the better. I like that.
Try and get behind you. Okay, perfect. Dude, that rewind thing is a game changer. Shout out Little Raceless.
Right? Okay. My problem is as I full lock, my wheels, I think, hit the frame, so it acts as a brake. Come on, keep coming around. Keep coming around. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. Nice, easy, easiest thing I've done all day. Just kidding. This one though,
like,
this one has my ruin written all over it.
I can't get up that. I'm not going close enough. That's my problem.
Oh, oh, we almost had it. We almost had it. No. We'll complete the fall. Man, the truck's in totally good shape. Just upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Mrs. Racer started making her own bread, and
Ooh,
just to see all the raw ingredients and it tastes so good. It's like, man, I wish I could buy it like this. You know?
Yeah, but it only stays good for a day and a half.
You're right. Ours stays pretty good for a while. Ended up just putting it in the fridge. That helps a lot too.
Nice.
I mean, we got 4 or 5 days out of one of the loaves on the counter.
My buddy's wife makes like really good sourdough and like fun sourdoughs.
Nice.
Like she made like a blueberry lemon one.
Whoa. Holy
and
cow.
That one only lasted a day because it was too good.
Yeah. Next time I'm out west, nowhere to stop.
For a while, I was like, oh well, I can have some sourdough. There's only a few ingredients in that. Like it's good. And then I remember I have no self-control.
So you just hit it hard.
Can't tempt myself at all.
Yep. Yeah, I get pretty passionate about a good thing. I get hooked on it. So we're good and for bad. Like, oh man, this mod's so fun to work on. I'm gonna no life it. Oh man, there's a whole box of 125 Slim Jims. These are so good. I'm gonna no life it.
I'm surprised when you said in that one live stream you were only having like 10 cookies or whatever. I was like, see how I said that even only 10 cookies.
Yep,
like,
yeah. That's the. For real.
Like, good job, dude. That's real self-control there.
It's funny. A lot of times I'm not even in the mood for those, and it used to never be that way. Is that one moment a year ago when I actually got in shape for a month and I wasn't eating for calories. I realized if I ate a sleeve of cookies, I'd be full and didn't eat dinner, and so I missed out on nutrients, but I didn't have the drive for it either. I didn't have the call of the food.
Mm-hmm.
You should try authentic European food, not the crap you get in America. No, listen, like when I found out that, you know, certain foods are not allowed in Europe, like was it Fruity Pebbles? I was like, oh,
makes sense.
It does make sense. I can't justify, I can't complain, but it's like, man, what else is there that we have for the sake of, I don't know, capitalism or whatever, that we allow in our bodies that is, you know, other countries have figured out, nah, it's not so good. Or like, you know, these big corporations, these big companies will put different ingredients in for different countries depending on laws. It's like, oh, well, what's the optimal one? I want that one.
I saw that one that was like a side-by-side of like oatmeal, like
oh,
with
really?
strawberry stuff in it.
Yeah.
And we like their like first ingredient, because that's the one that's like predominantly in it, right? Is like the ingredients go in order of what's in here.
Yeah.
Theirs was strawberries. Ours was a bunch of fake stuff. And I was like, whoa.
It takes you back for a little bit, huh?
That'll make you think.
Someone asked, no Utah career modding on stream. So that's what, you know, this was a bit more of an exploration. We wanted to find out some routes. So that's what we're doing right now. I was going to, for the second part, go and actually making some adjustments, but looking at the time and what I got going on, it probably won't be this time around. But we have some really good ideas for what we want to do for free roam events. The free roam event tool is in an even better state. Oh no, oh no. Save the truck. Oh, dang it.
Through there. Just... that was so hard. This one should pay all the money.
Yeah, all the money.
A home and a car and a bunker.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I rewound a lot. Yeah, let's talk about pricing. So that shorter trail we just did, how much, chat, how much do you think that should have been worth? And Justin, I'm interested in your thoughts.
I have no idea, dude. I mean, I got past it on a miracle and a prayer and you know, holding my breath.
Yeah.
And having smaller tires. Like I really don't know how I made it through as I'm flipping.
Well, that's the thing too. You see these rock crawl, you know, events or whatever, and these people are like, I've driven this rig for 10 years. And like that's how they've gotten so good, is because they know their truck, even though they might have lesser tire or lesser equipment. It came down to like seat time almost, right? Just like a lot of motorsports. I think that's really cool. I want that to be kind of implemented here. Oh, nope. Absolutely not. Nope. Still going.
What is the move here?
All right. Oh man, I missed a lot of chat. What happened? Okay, so there's a lot of most sodas are better in Europe, I believe it. Need someone to send me a couple of coffee monsters. We don't get those here. 20 years ago, there was an amazing game called Motor MX4 Off-Road. It was a super cool and shockingly well-made crawling simulator. I've always wanted to track down a copy of it, but can't find any. Sounds familiar. Sounds really familiar. Vinny asks, FRE tools for creating race routes? Yes, we have some tools in the works. Utah is kind of going to be our, you know, I'm trying to use those tools as much as possible to kind of test them out. And Tristan is making them as we need them, per se, as we work on them. Come on. Grab. Kind of at the point of no return. Okay, we're gonna sit here for a second. That front tire is just wobbling.
In your composure.
Yep. Wait, Shift Tab's here? Shift Tab, where you been, brother? How you doing? Missed you at the last multiplayer event. That's probably why I won so much.
Hi, Shifty.
But yeah, so we're making all the tools.
That's probably why you won so much.
I won a lot last night.
What sort of cheat codes did you have on?
Right? I'm glad
I tuned in. It was like, how did I win that one too? Weird.
I'm glad I didn't do a Slim Jim challenge for that, because I would have been way too much sodium. Come on now, come on. All right, let's just be smart. It's okay to reverse. There it is.
Nice.
Easy. Did you already make it up here? Oh, you went a different route?
Yeah. I ended up not flipping over going that way, so I was like, oh, just meet you over here.
Wait, where's the trail go?
Where we're supposed to go, bro. Like
maybe you didn't need to be on this shelf, actually. Oh, no.
Oh
my goodness. There we go. I think we go this way.
Okay.
Currently tinkering with rally routes. Nice. Fading has been pulling apart the files, looking into things. I'm curious, Fading, do you have any mods out? Have you done any modding before? Is this your first crack at it? Yeah, I think it goes this way. I'm going to stay up high. Shift says LOLO. Oh wait, we gotta go up. I see it. Yeah. Nice to see the crash command is being used. It's being used in plenty. This looks actually pretty challenging for my truck. I don't even want to crawl up that thing. Hey Tess, welcome. Tess, I know we were supposed to talk today, but I accidentally slept in. To be honest, I woke up like kind of an hour before the stream almost, and I was like, oh no, I gotta get my life together and figure out where I'm at. Alright. I'm gonna follow this rock surface here. Try to let that tire kind of scrape to allow us to rotate. So imagine though, this is one free roam event. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
you better make some money at the end of this day.
Could you do like rewards based on how far you get? Is that
Probably.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. It might be best to do a part 1, part 2 kind of thing at that point. Just break it up.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can't really jump on in the middle of this.
Yeah. Because I mean, this just keeps going. Oh, look, there's a couple of exit points here. Have a soccer game at 5:30, so rain check. Yeah, we'll do another rain check. Okay, so Badian says no mods. I'm just curious with things. As I was trying to add a new house location, I might as well see something else. Very cool. Also, I mess around with the AI path and fix a bunch of Italy so they're not stuck behind parked cars anymore. Very nice. Yeah, there's an endless amount of that in Italy. That's really how modding starts and whatnot. Okay, so I think we could keep... let's just use the camera. Let's break out the drone, even though it's just a camera. Yeah, I mean, you could keep... Yeah, you can keep crawling, and there's more exit points, too.
Dude, I did not know about this. This is wild.
This is absolutely insane. Yeah, you can crawl all of this. Look, there's a dirt trail. Proof it was meant to be crawled. Oh my gosh. It keeps going with more exit points. There's a... Oh, this could be right to the cabin.
No way.
Wow. I mean, this whole shelf, really. We don't have time to drive all this, but you better believe you want rock crawling, buckle up. You're going to have hours and hours of it. Yeah, I don't know what we do for reward.
What somebody mentioned about the having a cabin that you can only get to by crawling remotely. I mean,
yeah,
this flat area to our left would be it, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah, but then problem is, like, how do you leave it and come back, you know? Oh, I can't see. Like, this tunnel goes over here. Okay, we gotta just, I gotta see what's all about the cave, and then I'll let you go. Here we go.
Drone away. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, put the drone away. This crawling seems so much easier now compared to that high-risk stuff.
Right? We're not staring down a 400-foot fall.
You're right. I really like this hopper, though. It's done me good.
I got a trophy hopper. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a custom configuration.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Or what? I got it in career.
Yeah.
That thing rips, dude. It has like 900 horsepower.
Yeah, that's out of it's out of a mod. It's a config out of a mod, but it's really interesting, the concept of it. Oh, your lights are so helpful. Okay, then we split into several different areas, I guess. I go right, you go left.
Okay.
Let's see where they end up. Because if these end up to a road, it could be like a secret entrance into the cabin, you know?
Bat cave. Bat cliff.
There you go, yeah. Oh, yeah, look, there's a road right here. I've never seen that.
This one... Yeah, this one comes out to a road as well.
Nice, man. There's a lot of opportunity here. This is why I was like, oh, I could get this done in a couple weeks, and then you explore places like this. Like, wait, we can do better, and then you gotta extend it a couple more weeks. Yeah. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a lot of things to do here. Well, I think that was a great stream. Great ideas generated. I know Mrs. Raceless is probably going to be home here any second. Badian says...
Date night.
Do what? Yeah, we got date night.
Date night.
Thank you. Appreciate it. The intersection thingy where they get stuck on the wall or tree, I can't fix that based on the AI behavior. Yeah, AI have minds of their own. Right along with Justin. They get stuck at the airport parking. Yeah. That's why, yeah, at some point you gotta say, all right, we did what we could. It's time for, you know, the, I don't know. Hopefully there's improvements later on that sort this out. Me in a rally car with OE's body kit. Let's do this. Oh, his Sunburst body kit, the Silhouette body kit. That'd be nuts. Yeah, let me leave there. Then that cabin right down there on that plateau thing. Ooh.
That would be fantastic. It would be difficult to get to. I mean, I mean, you just gotta have the right tools for the job, like you said.
Yep.
Yeah, just cruise right down.
Oh man, I have good ideas. Okay. All right, chat. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Justin, thanks for joining. Again, it was super fun.
Yeah, dude.
A lot of good ideas. We'll schedule that stream with Froggy. Check out Froggy's mods. We'll do this again. Hopefully, I think what I'll do is I'll do some more work on this, get some points of interest, and then we'll take Froggy and his vehicles and we'll go tour some of this stuff.
I'm stoked for that.
All right. With that, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. We'll chat soon and take care. Have a good one.
Bye.